Greetings everyone, it's Cain here. Welcome to my video. So in this video I'm going to be talking about people back then were always on the move. Now what inspired me to make this video was I saw Tombstone a couple weeks ago. It's one of my favorites. I've watched it a long time ago, but I've recently watched it a couple weeks ago and realized it is a damn good movie. Classic. For those of you who haven't watched it, go watch it. It's one of my favorites. And this morning I was just browsing on the internet and realized Doc Holliday died in Colorado. I believe he died of tuberculosis. And I believe it was in Glenwood Springs. Now, I was doing some research and found out there's a little hiking path to his grave, which I'm interested in. I would love to check it out. It's a little bit west by the Rockies, but hell, I want to check out Doc Holliday's grave. Sounds fun, especially when spring's coming and everything's getting green. It'll be pretty cool. Anyway, upon me finding, I was just snooping around, reading about Wyatt Earp, Doc Holliday, Arkansas Dave Rudabaugh, Billy the Kid, who else? All these historic bounty hunters and robbers, sheriffs, lawmen. It's all interesting. Upon reading all these on these people from the 18th century, they were always on the move, which is inspiring because nowadays people are very stationary. They don't even get out of the city for the most part in years. Maybe after 3 or 4 years they'll go on a vacation somewhere. But people back then, man, Doc Holliday, for instance, he was in New Mexico, he was in Glenwood Springs, Colorado, he was, I believe, Dodgetown, I believe that's in Kansas. He was all over. And back then, a horse and a stagecoach, or Doc Holliday, he probably just had a horse. He was kind of a con man and probably just had a horse. Now that is inspiring because nowadays we have air-conditioned vehicles, and people are so lazy they don't even like to drive 2 hours somewhere or 5 hours. You tell someone, hey, take me somewhere 5 hours, they'll be like, sure, Bill. It's very, I just find it astonishing how they traveled so much back then with just a horse. I mean, you also have to take in consideration, back then, there wasn't much to do. They didn't have cell phones, they didn't have video games, they didn't have a whole lot to do. So traveling was, something was enjoyable, very risky back then. There's Indian territory where they'll hang you upside down by a tree and skin you alive. It was very risky back then. Nowadays, there's gas stations, restaurants, you can get water anywhere, there's AC in your vehicle or heat. You could just buy a sleeping bag and you're warm even in 0 degrees. It just fascinates me how much they traveled back then, even through all the risks and the hassle. Getting off that horse, probably lose your balls. Now we have comfy seats. Check this out. See if I can get it off. I have this cushion. It's very comfortable. We're very spoiled nowadays compared to a fucking horse. You know what I'm saying, guys? So in this video, I'm just here to tell you, get out there, drive, travel. This is one of the main reasons why I got a V4, my car. It's because I love to drive places. I love to go places, see new things. It's inspiring to me. A lot of people, especially older people, don't like doing this because they believe they've seen it all. Every city's the same, McDonald's, Walmart, and I mean, you could have that kind of mindset, but you just got to get out there and get close to nature. You know, you can't just think of negativity. And you think like that, your mindset's going to be like that, and it'll show your vibration, you know, the energy that you bring upon to others. It will show that you're just a dull, negative person. You know, you got to look past that. You got to go on hikes. You got to take little hiking trails. You got to walk. Get close to nature. Go to the beach. Do weird shit. Like, for instance, I want to check out Doc Holliday's headstone. That's like 3 hours or 5 hours away. You might think I'm crazy, but hell, I want to check it out. It's a cool little hiking trail. I do think I believe I've been to Glenwood Springs, but you know, just to get out, do it, try it out. Even Wyatt Earp, for instance, that guy was really inspirational. You know, back then, he went on a whole killing spree of killing all these cowboys. You know, he didn't take no bullshit. He just went out there, got some friends, got a crew, and killed them all, I believe. I believe only a couple survived. Go watch Tombstone, guys. Yeah, that's pretty much my message today. Get out there, drive, go places, do things. Now I'm always on the road, literally. But I truly would like to get more out of Denver. I'm always on the road around Denver. You know, most people are very stationary. They'll go to work 8 hours and come back, maybe go to McDonald's, Sonic, drive-in to their restaurant. Maybe go to a friend's house or uncles or nephews and watch football for Sunday. Go to church, whatever. But, you know, very stationary. You got to get out of the city more, guys. Do stuff that scares you. But in a scary, inspiring way. Not in a very sketchy, dangerous, you know, jump off a cliff with a GoPro. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about, you know, do something that exhilarates you, that gets some your natural instincts of survival out. Because we are animals. We have these instincts deep within us. We're not robots. Even though we're becoming like Wall-E, a bunch of fat blobs, lazy fat blobs that just have so much comfort, it's becoming a disease. Anyway, what I did this morning, I had a whole orange jug full of coins. I took it to the bank. They thought I was crazy, but I put them in little sleeves, deposit it. It wasn't too much. I got like $60 out of it. It was like half full of the orange container. Do people even do that nowadays? I do. You know, I had it in my truck, you know, a big jug. I'm downsizing in this car. You know, I don't want to keep no change on me. Maybe a couple bills, a couple hundreds, maybe 20s, but that's about it. I don't want no change. Even car washes nowadays, they don't really take quarters. You can just swipe or scan your card. Even at Costco gas stations, just scan. Boom, pick your gas and you're good to go. Anyway, get out there, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe, hit that bell so every time I upload you guys are notified, and leave a comment. I respect those that comment the most. I respect my commenters. Hayden, he's been a longtime friend. He's a true nomad. He drives all over New Mexico and Arizona and California. Go subscribe to him. What's his name? There's a couple others. Thank you all.